gonna try to fool him with the horn. Can it work? Can we fool them with the horn? Thanks for following, my friend. That was pretty rough.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Now what are you gonna do now? Alright, guys, what do you reckon? Look, I like to practice psychological warfare on my stream. Yes! Woo! That's right! Come on! Got him! Yes! Red free, I'm coming for you! Oh, I love it. Can we do it again? Can we get another bamboozle?
The waters of Broccolon, their taste still upon my lips.
Ah, you got me, you got me.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
But will you fall for this? We're playing psychological tactics today, my friends. Sup, Pocus, my man? How's things? Hello, Fly. Will you fall for the bamboozle? We got a Renfrey player just before with this.
You heard about Tridam Ultimate?
Yes! Yeah, it's probably worth me going Serpent now, isn't it? With Avalok. Okay.
Appearances can be.
I think it's worth it. Because they want to consume extra and everything. Oh, why? What's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, please take the time to do so now. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your support in achieving that goal. So today's list is a traps deck. I think unitless decks can do good at this time. A lot of people are playing Renfrey, and usually Renfrey's greatest strength is in the fact of the control that she offers, those control options through the curse, and also the blessing with the 8 points of random damage. So to kind of combat that and other control decks, traps is really good to play, and I do enjoy playing traps myself. This list is very consistent, considering that we are utilizing leader ability in combination with the sentinel units to provide extra consistency. And just the way the list is built, you're going to get all of your cards by the end of the match, and you're going to play out everything that you'd like to when you'd like to. Leader ability is Precision Strike. Damage you by 1. We have 3 charges. Once all charges are used up, spawn and play Broccolon Sentinel. That's this unit that you see here. So the idea is that we want to keep the 2 copies of these Sentinels that we have in our deck at all times. Don't use your leader ability unless those 2 units are in your deck, because what we want to do is through the Broccolon Sentinel that we create, once all charges are used up, we're going to utilize that to thin the other copies out from our deck. So basically this allows you to kill, let's say, a 5-point unit on the board, which is kind of how you want to use it. This leader ability gives us an extra control option, and you can feel pretty fine and free to utilize leader ability round 1 to ensure we get a long round 3, which is what we're looking for with this deck. But yeah, let's say if you don't use it round 1, I guess you could kind of play into round 2 a bit and bleed. There's a few risks to consider. If you go along round 3 and don't utilize leader, you might brick some of these cards in a round 3. So just bear that in mind. typically what I want to do is utilize leader, get these units thinned out of the deck, give our deck more consistency by the time we get to round 3. Stratagem we're using is Saber. Spawn and play Scoia'tael Neophyte. This unit that you see here, spawn a base copy of this unit on the other row. So basically we get 2 of these when we click Stratagem. This Stratagem is fantastic in combination with Feign Death. It gives us a very quick activation of the scenario, offers a very big point swing. We got a lot of elf units out on the board, and gets us closer to getting round control with this deck round 1. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. So to begin with, as I said, we've got 2 Broccolon Sentinels in our list. These are to synergize with leader ability. On the death blow, summon all copies of this unit from your deck to the same row that you play the Sentinel on. Always keep Broccolon Sentinels in your deck. That's all you got to know. We're not looking to play them from hand at all. Pick a good target round 1, and kill it off with your leader ability and thin these cards out. This aids in the consistency of our deck. We have a number of elf bronze units. These are really just to be played out round 1. That's what we want to do. Play all of these elf bronze units out round 1 with scenario to help get round control. Double Bluffana Bomber, we have 2. Damage 2 random enemy units by 2. Venosiel's Commando, at the end of your turn, boost off by 1 if you control only elf units. There's a bit of anti-synergy with our leader ability and these units because obviously we're bringing out Dryads to the board. So what I'd suggest is that you play Venosiel's Commando, these units, early on in round 1. Get as much boost as possible. And then you're going to offload leader on like your final play of round 1. Because when we offload our leader ability, get the Dryads out, these engines will switch off, right? Because of their condition. So play them early on round 1. Same with the Swordmasters. Play them as early as you can round 1. Damage an enemy unit by 1 is the melee row-locked ability that they have. Cooldown 2. Whenever you play an elf, decrease cooldown by 1. So this becomes a nice engine for us because we're playing many elf units in this deck. And then we have the Bowman. We have 2. Damage an enemy unit by 1 for each row that separates it from this unit. Basically, the best way to play this card is target your opponent's ranged row units. And it can be really nice playing this in combination with the Waylay that gets spawned from Scenario card, because you can kind of reach for 6 points of damage and perhaps kill something off on the board. Now to get into the traps that we have in this deck. With this deck, what we really want to do is play units round 1 with Scenario, and then we're going to go unitless over a long round 3, playing all our trap cards out, okay? So as much as you can, try to keep the trap cards for a long round 3. Double Incinerating Trap. Spring is damage a unit by 3. Ambush, damage the next unit your opponent plays on their side by 5. Incinerating Trap is a nice way to start to open up into round 3 as we play our traps out. So play them first thing round 3. Double Crushing Trap. As far as sequencing goes with these cards, you want to play them as late as possible round 3 when there's as many units as you can have on your opponent's side of the board, so they play for greater value, right? Because they will be damaging all enemy units on the row with the most units by 2, because we're not going to spring them. We're looking to play them for timer 2. We've got Pitfall, Ambush. After your opponent plays a card face up, split damage equal to its provision costs between all enemy units. Ambush can be pretty devastating. Works best if you know your opponent's strategy and you've got a good sense of anticipating what they're likely to play. Spring isn't too bad. Randomly split 6 damage between all enemy units. So if your opponent has a decent unit on the board, only one good unit, like let's say Dunker for example, and you just want to kill it off, you can play this for the spring. That's also good value. Serpent Trap's a really solid card too. Usually I play Serpent Trap for the spring. Destroy the enemy unit with the lowest power. If you play for ambush, after your opponent plays a special card, destroy the enemy unit with the highest power. This could play pretty good too, but once again, Just depends on what your opponent's playing, how well you know the deck, what they're likely to play. For me, I like to play it on the spring. It can be really devastating. With Ellerin, we always want to keep her in our deck. She'll get thinned out to the board onto the melee row if we control 5 or more elves. So usually what happens is in this deck, round 1, we're always getting Ellerin out because we're playing scenario and a lot of elf units. So make sure you don't clog your melee row so you can get her out and thin effectively. She helps to increase the consistency of our deck, making sure we get cards we need as the match progresses. I've got my Hack'em Horn in here this time as a trap. I never really add this into my decks, but I want to try something a bit different. So on the spring, you can boost adjacent units by 3. Ambush when your opponent passes. Boost adjacent units by 4. I like to use my Hack'em Horn as perhaps a final option round 1 if it looks like you're about to lose round control. It can be really sneaky because if you place it there and you're down a few points and the opponent thinks they're going to pass in a good advantage, you get a nice boost of 8 and it could catch them off guard, put you in a good spot. And of course you could use it round 3 as well. Got Hattori here. Create and play a trap card from your starting deck. So that's going to be any selection of 3 trap cards will be presented to you when you play Hattori. Usually good options could be Serpent Trap and also Pitfall. I think those are pretty good with Hattori. Maybe you want to go for Crushing Trap too. Play Hattori over a long round 3 because it offers us another trap for Eldane. Saber-Tooth Tiger, round 3 card to be played with Eldane and traps. The order ability is that you transform Self into Saber-Tooth Tiger Stealth, making this card an artifact, so your opponent can't damage it down. The only way they can get rid of this is if they Heatwave Tiger. What happens is if your opponent has units on each row that are alone, they get damaged by 2 as it comes to our side of the board. So Tiger will damage each of those units by 2. Bear that in mind. Good thing about Tiger is that it encourages the opponent to row stack to avoid Tiger's ability. And then that makes Crushing Trap usually better in our deck. So perhaps round 3, nice way to begin to open up is Saber-Tooth Tiger first, then followed by the trap cards we have. Royal Decree, play a unit from your deck. A unit you might need to get could be Eldane at the end of the match. Saber-Tooth Tiger, maybe round 1 to help you get Scenario out, which is really important for round control. You can go into Avalok Sage. This deck is ultra consistent. Like I said, consistency won't be an issue for you. Avalok Sage, playing this range draw, play an artifact from your deck. I like to play this round 1 to get Scenario card. That's how I'm utilizing Avalok Sage. Gives us more elf units on the board so we can get Ellerin out quicker as well. Of course, we've got a lot of trap cards. So Avalok Sage will play consistently as well in this deck. Eldane. Eldane is usually the very final card we play at the end of a match. Transform all your face-up traps into Elven Deadeyes. These token units that you see here. So you want to play all your traps out and then massive point slam with Eldane at the very end. Yorveth's Gambit. If you have 4 or more traps in your starting deck, play 2 of them at random. So this is a consistency card for us. This ensures we get all of our trap cards for Eldane to play as much points as possible by the end of a match. So when you go into round 3, make sure you're leaving 2 trap cards in your deck for this card to thin out. You don't want to brick this card, okay? And then Feign Death finally. Round 1 scenario card that we play out. You know, this Feign Death style of play, round 1, the way we've developed this deck, I think it could be one of the strongest round 1 plays in the game, considering the amount of points and tempo we can generate. And how easy it is to activate scenario as well. But what we're going to be doing is basically spawning all of these cards out that you see here. And like I said, try to delay utilizing leader ability as late as possible because we are getting Venosiel's Commando spawn through Feign Death as well. So this will be the first card you play when going first round 1 to help get round control. Now that we've covered the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy for the deck. Round 1, what I like to do is utilize Avalok Sage to pull Feign Death. Play that Play Feign Death ranged row to leave room for Ellerin to get thinned out to the melee row. And what you want to prioritize is playing all of your bronze elf units round 1, utilizing those to win round control, and start off with your engines first. So Venosiel's Commando, followed by Swordmaster. Then you're going to play Bowman, Bomber. If that's not enough to get you round control, you can utilize Leader. Okay, that should get you round control. If that doesn't as well, let's say commit 1 or 2 traps. But we really want to ensure as much as possible to get round control. And what we want to do is simply pass round 2, go into a long round 3, and then you're going to open up with Sabertooth Tiger, make the opponent start to row stack throughout the match, and then start playing all of your traps out. Play Incinerating Traps, Crushing Trap, Pitfall, Serpent. Use Gambit to get you traps out of your deck. You've got Hattori. With Horn, you may play that at the very end of the match after Eldain, or it depends on whether or not you have last say. So if the opponent has last say, maybe you could leave it for ambush and get a good boost that way on your token units, depending how you position it. But yeah, generally speaking, that's the way to play it. And at the very end of the match, you just slam Eldain down and get a big point swing. Hope you enjoy the following matches. Thanks for your time and support. So that gets me scenario. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, that happens, man. If anything, at the end of the match, we still get Ellerin out for points.
Do you hear? They approach.
But she should have came out here. Oh, Nature's Gift. Nice. Yeah, yeah. You're playing, what's the guy? It's a picture of a guy and a girl. Frixinet. Is that the name? The one that got a buff, that card? You playing that?
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
Guess we just play the engines out first.
Glad it fought, Duan. You stand no chance.
We stand a chance, mate. Trust me, we do. What's up, Fox? How are you, my good friend? Flo, the man. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome Flo, the founder of Team Creve. He's an absolute legend. He's a very kind individual. Hope you're having a good day, man. I think it's probably going to be this one.
May your sword and arm be one.
Yes. Very good round 1 card. Oh, okay, is that how you use it? I used it to like bleed when I played it. You out in the rain. What are you up to this time, man? You out and about. You're working hard, mate. We could eventually get to that with leader, I guess.
You're dead already.
You're working. Hope your work's going well, dude. I've developed trap stick to kind of counter Renfrey. I thought it's good. Unitless. What do you reckon? What? They probably got what do you reckon? It was Renfrey? Maybe that's why they didn't do it? Because they would have screwed their leader? Maybe, something like that. It's tough, man. I can't transform that. Wait, what's the Kree gonna get me?
Look what Werecat dragged in.
Time for you to die, Duan. For the daisy of the valley!
Together!
pleasure to bleed you.
Oh my goodness. They're gonna get decree. Ah, crap. There she is.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. You're absolutely joking. Cooldown of 7.
They cannot see us.
Don't leave me here.
I'm gonna try to fool him with the horn. Can it work? Can we fool them with the horn? Thanks for the follow, my friend. That was pretty rough.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Now what are you gonna do now? Alright, guys, what do you reckon? Look, I like to practice psychological warfare on my stream. Yes! Woo! That's right! Come on! Got him! Yes! Red free, I'm coming for you! Oh, I love it, man. So good. We just pass. And we get card advantage. I think that's what I do. Tiger, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I just started using it. I never really used it much. Round 1, I believe it's good in this deck. Just on those occasions. It can be a bit sus round 3. Man, that was beautiful. After they pass? Like, you could spring it. It wouldn't really work like that, no. Because the ambush works when the opponent passes. So if you're going to play it after, it's springing. See? Oh, we're just missing Tiger. Grabbed it. Crap, should I click again? Nah, probably not. I want a Tiger. You think it was? What would you have clicked back? We got Gambit though.
Magic dies.
I was trying to be careful.
This world dies with you.
I didn't want to stuff something up. Oh, really? Yeah, maybe something like that. Okay. Yeah. Should I just start by playing my units out since we got engines? Or I could play them late. Wait, what do we have in here? Look at this.
Piece of lambert.
You really play traps? Yeah. They got rid of it. There's another one, man. Don't worry.
Do I enjoy torture?
Oh yeah. I guess that's the thing with using Gambit to get 2 of these. It's probably not the best. It's probably better if it's like this and that, because then see, we wasted that. But that's fine. Things happen in life. So Renfrey's still in graveyard.
Divined this innards.
It's interesting. They're what? 7 card ability? Cooldown, are you saying? This is what you're talking about, right? It's not really that devastating for us. We can avoid it. Yeah. Yeah, true, true. So I'm just not going to use Eldain till like the very end. Serpent Trap's not looking that good, eh?
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
No, maybe I shouldn't play that yet. I could kill that off. This is really bad, man. Okay. What's up, my friend? How are you? Hello, Zaya. What's up? Oh my goodness.
Everyone has their secrets.
Yep.
Everyone.
That's all good, my friend. No worries. Tough times come and go, you know? But strong people last, not tough times.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Olga Ports. Gets Tiger out, doesn't it? Oh, really? Come on, man. We got Ellerin coming up too. My goodness. So they're just going to use leader now. Maybe I hold... No. Maybe like that. Yeah, we'll see what happens, eh? Serpent Trap. 1 point.
Don't dare
Okay.
escape.
Do we have it?
Now watch this.
Yes! Haha! We did it! Woohoo! Can't you? Really? I don't know. I don't play her much. I'm not the one to ask. Yeah, okay, so we'll keep this. Should I click again? No! Oh, come on, dude. Sometimes I may be a bit too confident. You guys know me. I like to generate magic.
Await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
Could be one of the strongest round 1 plays in the game. What do you guys reckon?
We will take back what was stolen.
This opening is super strong. And just the round. Like, we got Precision Strike leader and this opening with scenario. You know how much tempo that is, man? Compared to most decks out there? I think it's crazy. Like, you guys tell me what other decks have that kind of points, like round 1. Discard package with Burner and Coral's pretty crazy. With that stratagem too. Like, that could be a lot of points as well.
Hold the line.
The Vesh feathers are from Helmet.
Let's do this.
May your sword and arm be one.
Cursed racists.
Just ping it away.
For the daisy of the valley!
For the daisies. Maybe. That's very smart. Okay. Maybe I should, huh? 50-50.
Your vision will guide us.
Not no more. Not no more. Destroy the enemy with the lowest power? Mate.
Now watch this.
We smart.
Elren has shown us the way.
Mate, it's not 50-50. It's 100 on this stream. It's guaranteed.
Admiral and shit.
What else do we want to play out? Should get our engines raring.
Bloody ass. Don't dare think you can escape.
What did she just say? Bloody ass. Like she's calling someone an ass. I love the voice lines, hey. It's all good, mate. I'm just having a laugh. You guys know me. I like to enjoy myself. I'm here to have fun. Never get me wrong, alright? I love you all. We'll put that away. Yeah, ultra consistent deck, man.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Maybe I play into this a bit. What do you guys think? Because I got leader. I don't really want to kill it off with leader, huh? I don't know. Maybe I do it. Can we do it again? Can we get another bamboozle?
The waters of Brokilon, their taste still upon my lips.
Ah, you got me, you got me.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
But will you fall for this? We're playing psychological tactics today, my friends. Sup, Pocus, my man? How's things? Hello, Fly. We fall for the bamboozle. We got a Renfrey player just before with this.
You heard about Tridam Ultimate?
Yes! Woo! Oh my god! Oh my god, man. I love it. I love Horde. That's two. They'd be up, man. Okay. It's alright. I could Serpent Trap whatever they boost with that. Maybe it's worth it. They're likely to play Scenario. Knight's deck.
Me? You'll never need ask me twice.
Yeah, why not? Okay. Balloon.
The court knows the judgment I expect.
It's King Balloon. Alright.
They approach.
Nice. The King of the Balloons is here. It's gonna be flying away. Off to victory. Can still use Avalok later for a trap. That's why he's good in this deck, really consistent. That would have been a better Serpent Trap target, but whatever.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Wow. Yes.
Down with the mirror.
Could also break shield. Could just boost it back up with something, get the order. Mad charge.
For Redania! For its glory!
No Black Banner!
Time for you to die, Dwan!
We will take back
pretty
what
good
was
tempo.
stolen.
Can we try to bamboozle with a horn at some point here? That's one big engine they got.
We ride into the fray!
So it's gonna boost 8 points total. Ambush. I'm trying, my friend. I got a few good ones. You're gonna see them on the deck guide. We had a few good laughs, man.
Pincer!
So if they pass, they're up by 3. Oh, this is so right up my alley, this kind of play, man. I swear I love it. Just watch. Wow, they went a card down, man.
Get thee behind me!
Oh my god. That's incredible, honestly. Like, honestly, that's good too. Crap, that's so good. That achieved its purpose, even that. You can't heat wave? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can heat wave them. You can heat wave traps. What makes you think you can't? When's the last time you tried? Wow, we got the card advantage off of that. That's magnificent. Outstanding.
Glad it would, Duan. You stand no chance.
I don't think so, my friend. I don't think so. I think you can. Try it again and let me know. Nah. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, like, next time you see me on stream, we'll talk about it. Let me know. Or if you're on Discord, send me a message or something. But I'm pretty sure you can. Unless someone else wants to confirm in chat. Oh, we got a number of traps in there. Crap. So... okay, that's perfect, right? Yeah. You can. I played against trap earlier. Yeah, that's right. See? Okay, 666, so now you know. You definitely can, my friend. Okay, right. Does it make sense that I play my engines first? Or maybe it's this first. Probably was, yeah. You guys know I play a lot of traps, man. I've seen things in my day. All kinds of stuff.
You want a piece of blowing and scruffy? Well,
Don't leave me here.
Yeah, you seen it before too, Chill? Nice. For Radiford! He's coming. Radiford is coming, mate. Guys, let's do a high IQ play. Ready? Let's do an extremely high IQ play here. Gonna do this. Damages Tiger, right? But guess what? Transform him! You get the points back. And we shut down an engine at the same time.
Longsword,
With lots of magic.
arming sword, bastard sword.
Through the power of our magic that we have.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Come on, let's get many bamboozles today.
Company! Forward march!
That's infused now.
bloody arse. Don't dare think you can escape.
Probably going Avalok first, because I don't want to get this with Yorveth. Two of these, I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe with their deck it's better. Sometimes you're not wasting a trap.
It's time. Now watch this.
We're doing as many mind games as possible, my friends. Durgi, you absolute legend. What's up? How's things? Great to see you, champion.
Be warned, my sword is mighty.
Ooh. You almost died. Okay, ready for it? Should it be Pitfall now? Maybe second last. Maybe now. I'll probably do it now. Durgi, we have had so much fun, dude. I have bamboozled a few players with Horn. It's been hilarious. Just check out the guide when I release it later. Biggest laughs, man. Absolutely laughing my ass off. To the bank.
I am who I need to be.
We're doing a lot of psychological tactics here. I'm gonna keep emoting.
Now watch this.
There's all a part of the mathematics when you're playing traps. You got to use emotes. You know, you got to do extra things.
Gladly help. I live to see.
So they got no idea what's coming. You know what I mean? Oh, I got that the time too. Probably wasn't the best. So I'm gonna have to spring that anyway. Probably wasn't watching that. Okay. We'll let them put another unit back there. That's it, man. A few people have asked.
Let's give up now.
Step carefully.
You're in my voice
Well played.
now. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Wow. Easy. Man. Okay, we'll leave it like this. Ho ho! Attention! Missed the fall test. Missed the fall test, sir! Even Serpent Trap's nice on the stratagemed units. Come on now. What you got, buddy? We got good access with this hand. I can see good lines of plays coming up. Right.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Siege, Pincer. Is it really going to be Traveling Priestess? Let's find out.
You will see it in your dream.
Do you hear? They approach.
All right. Come on, man, don't disconnect. We just had one funny match. I want you to see it through. Probably throwing Swordmaster Miliro next. We can kind of work on killing the 5, maybe? Triss? Really?
I will not let this
Is it
be
Ren-free?
sudden.
Or maybe I'm just too triggered from seeing Triss in every Ren-free deck. I'm overreacting, maybe.
May your sword and arm be one.
Can we get to the 5? You can share it on the Discord if you like, Hugo. Are you on my Discord? Feel free to join, man. Links are disabled in chat. Just to avoid any bot action.
And who you address, and how you address them.
Right. Defender Meliro. This is most curious. So I could waylay the 5. That's probably a good way to go about it. Use this.
For the daisy of the valley!
Yeah, jump on the Discord, my friends. Feel free to join. We got a lot of good moderators on there, very helpful people. Many people have ranked up fast joining. Just keep playing on, do we?
Look what the werecat dragged in.
It's full test.
Onward! Attack!
This is problem. Maybe do we keep playing on or pass early? I can't really push too much with this hand. I'll probably go down a few cards. He'd go down one more for sure. Goes to 4. Sketchy to pull him, yeah. How far down will they go? That's the question, you know? They just want to go long round or... Most likely they're going to bleed me next round, eh? Even on few cards down, they probably would. Try to avoid the Dryads. There's one. Gotta put it back. Thank you, Chill, for gifting a sub to our friend, Hugo. Appreciate it. Probably leaving it like this. Got a few traps in there. And passes. Man, that's that works out. I'm telling you. Passing is good. I don't mind that. Because crushing traps gonna play for a lot of points on road locked units, like, well, you know, that wide style they're going. They're stacking. We just gotta look out for our Dryads. Like, not to pull something like that. And maybe just throw that too.
Glad it fought you won. You stand no chance.
Alright, 666, take care. Best of luck with the rest of the season. See you probably tomorrow. Oh yeah, they could do it like that, Shade. No doubt. Two traps. Oh, well, this is really risky, man. Maybe I'm just leaving it, to be honest. I got Eldain with Decree. We've got those there. I'm getting that with Yorveth. Just leave it. we ain't pushing our luck too much, alright? We like to challenge ourselves a bit. This is a bit of a dud card, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, I could kill that off with leader.
I pass on every 10th round.
Could be worth doing it already. I don't see why not. Thanks, Chill. Appreciate it. Certainly is. I take my time with them before I put them out. I want to make sure they're good to go. But the consistency in this deck, probably one of the best ever, I'm telling you. Just play it after I release it on my YouTube channel shortly after this stream. You'll see some of the best consistency, this one, man. It's really, really good to play. Like, you find everything you need. See, we've only got 5 cards left in deck. Decree gets us Eldane. Both these traps come out. Like, it's perfect. That plays. Yeah. You got no problem. Like, you can get Scenario round 1 just by finding Avalok Sage. You can get him with Decree if you don't have him in hand. Then you can play Scenario from hand. It's really consistent plays. You just got to look out for the Sentinels, like try to get them out round 1, or if not, use it to pressure round 2 and then pass. But we're always looking for a long round 3 with this deck.
You could just sign a confirmation of receipt.
Thank you very much for the envoy. Really appreciate it. That's all it's doing, just moving one to the top. I don't really care about it. Pitfall. Pitfall would just kill these off. Cool. Maybe not enough, eh? So far, so good. Yes. Can we get a good serpent trap now?
Bloody wind. It's never like that.
Mate, we're cleaning up. We are absolutely doing fantastic work here, from what I can see.
Don't leave me here.
Come on, Pitfall. Give us something good. Go on now. You can do it. Let's put better. Oh my gosh, we're just killing him, man. Oh, oh, oh. I love my job. Have I ever said that to you enough, guys? I love Gwent. Gwent is a fantastic game, mate. So well designed, crafted. Now we're gonna get a good serpent trap because I'm gonna spring it, right? That's right. Ah, what?
Beauty is all around us, in every living thing.
Should I just play a bomber and save this for something better? What do I got? How much is it playing for? 3 charges. It's a 5-point kill. But they're doing rent free. It's gonna be good here.
They'll pay for my
It was worth
stolen
it.
birthright.
We kill a 7. No, it's the lowest unit. Like, it'll just be 1. It'll just be one of the 6s. Like, it's just random then. You know what I mean? This is a good serpent, my friends. We can keep getting tiger value if we want. I mean, there's like a few different ways to play this, really. I'll probably hit it now. Yeah. So, Eldane last. Honestly, we've left them nothing. We've got nothing, man. Seriously. Tiger's cleaning up on this one.
I am who I need to be.
Wow, this has just been such good control, eh? Incredible control. I'm not sure why they went the tall punish option.
A witcher with no
Maybe they
honor is
didn't get a
no
good
brother of mine.
selection or something. Spawn.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Right. Okay. Let's take a look. Eldane is massive here, I'm telling you. Because we got Gambit, he's as big as you could get him, I reckon. He is just crazy.
A pleasure to
That's pretty good. Kind of worked around the crushing trap. Not bad. Tiger's fantastic value this time around. I'm telling you.
Step carefully.
That's good points.
Sword in hand.
So they're gonna kill Tiger, huh? Or that, I guess. Oh, interesting.
weapons are ready.
Yeah, they got it. Oh, it's close. Could we have played it better? Maybe if the crushing traps